Let's take a look at one of Carl Jung's most important statements. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. This quote touches on one of the most profound concepts in Jungian psychology, intergenerational psychological transfer. At its core, Jung is suggesting that children do not just learn from what their parents say or even what they do. Rather, children are most deeply affected by the emotional atmosphere of the home and the subconscious baggage, the dreams, resentments, and potentials that the parents have suppressed or ignored. Jung believed that children are incredibly intuitive and emotionally porous. They absorb the psychic atmosphere of their environment. Unfulfilled parents carry unresolved desires. When adults suppress their own dreams, because of fear, duty, insecurity, or social expectation, those desires don't simply disappear. They turn into frustration, resentment, anxiety, or emotional emptiness. Children absorb and inherit what parents haven't worked through. Jung believed that what remains unconscious in the parent becomes the child's psychological burden. This can show up as a pressure to achieve what the parent never did, a guilt for wanting something different, a confusion about identity, or emotional caretaking of a sad, unfulfilled adult. In short, the child may be forced to live out the unlived life of the parent. Here are two examples. First, the stage parent. A parent who wanted to be an artist but became an accountant out of fear might pressure their child relentlessly to succeed in the arts. The child is no longer painting for joy, they are painting to heal the parent's regret. Second, the safety net. A parent who suppressed their own desire for adventure to stay safe might subconsciously instill extreme anxiety in their child, teaching them that the world is dangerous to prevent the child from taking the risks the parent was too afraid to take. The core message is that the tragedy isn't simply that the parents themselves miss out on their potential. It's that their unlived life becomes a shadow shaping the next generation. A parent's inability to grow becomes the family's constraint. The antidote is conscious parenting. Jung's quote is not meant to shame parents, but to encourage self-awareness. The best thing a parent can do for their child is to tend to their own psychological garden. When parents pursue their own fulfillment, face their own shadows, and process their own regrets, they free their children from the burden of doing it for them.